Welcome to SportsCenter on YouTube. He's David Lloyd. I'm Ryan Smith. You win a lot, you make SportsCenter. That's just how we do. But the White Sox flipping that logic on its head. And after last night, here's the question. Will they make the show tomorrow? We'll see. But first, something to see on the mound in Texas, David.
Yeah, case of whiplash in the ninth inning. In the first week of August last year, the Astros' Framber Valdez twirled a no-hitter. So close to doing it again last night. To Arlington we go, Astros and Rangers, and we fast forward directly to that ninth. Valdez had a no-hitter, as we mentioned, last August 1st. 3 outs from doing it again. Ezekiel Duran up with a man on, and there we go, a 5-4-3. So Framber gets a twofer on one pitch. He's 1 out away. He's on the doorstep. Next batter, full count to Josh Smith, and Valdez kind of overcooks it. So that would bring Corey Seager to the plate. As we know, he's a very hot hitter, and he's messed up a no-hitter in this spot before. 2 outs in the ninth. In 2016 against the Giants, Matt Moore and Corey Seager with the Dodgers there, breaks it up. So he ruined Matt Moore's no-hitter. Would he do the same to Valdez? Let's tune into the Astros broadcast.
Corey Seager.
Very aggressive on the first pitch.
Framber delivers. Smith takes off, and Seager hits it high in the air and deep to right. It sends back McCormick at the wall, and it's gone. And there goes the no-hitter.
Seager's 5th home run in the last 5 games. The no-hitter is gone, the shutout is gone, and Valdez is gone after 8 2/3 sparkling innings. Josh Hader summoned. Game's not over. Rangers with the tying run at the plate in Josh Young. And there goes another drive to right. Chas McCormick back, and he grabs it next to the wall. A long, loud out. Astros take it 4-2. Valdez has to console himself with his 11th win of the season.
Well, the streak of sadness is over for the White Sox. They beat the A's 5-1. Andrew Benintendi crushed a 2-run homer to help their cause in the second, and then caught the final out to put the streak to bed. AL record 21 straight losses, tying the 88 Orioles. But still, for Benintendi, now that they got that monkey off their back, how does it feel?
No, it feels good. I mean, I think that, everybody here has obviously heard the noise the last few weeks, and it's good to get this one off the weight off our shoulders.
I guess it's bittersweet. Like, it's nice that it's over, but it sucks that we've kind of gotten to that point to start with. But just happy to be in the winner's circle again, and look to keep building off it.
It's hard to win a major league game. Obviously, we proved that today, and we proved that over the last 3 weeks. But I felt good today during the game. But again, I felt good before. We just had to find a way to close it out.
And that they did. Tim Kurkjian joins us now. Tim, the losing streak is over, but you've been covering baseball for decades. Can you help put 21 straight losses into perspective?
Well, Ryan, since 1900, only one team, the 61 Phillies, have ever lost more than 21 consecutive games. They lost 23 in a row. And the only other team to lose 21 in a row were the 88 Orioles, and I covered that team every day for the Baltimore Sun. And as we watched that season unfold, remember, they lost their first 21 games that year. We were just incredulous how this could happen. Scott McGregor, one of the pitchers on the Orioles that year, told me a high school team couldn't lose 14 games in a row. And then the Orioles lost 7 more to make it 0-21 before they finally won. Look, this is not good for baseball that there's a team out there that has been this bad this season. And now the White Sox, now that this is over with, they have to try to win enough games to not unseat the 62 Mets as the worst record in modern baseball history. The Mets went 40-120 that year. That's the challenge now for the White Sox.
Oh, boy. And it's hard to put a streak like that in the rearview mirror, especially what this team has. This is a team with more losses, 16 more losses than the next worst team in baseball. They are bad, Tim. So what should be their next step?
Yes, they need a complete rebuild here, and they've already started it. They made multiple trades at the trade deadline, but they didn't trade Garrett Crochet, who's a really good pitcher, so maybe they extend him and build around him. Same with Lewis Robert, who is a really good player also, but if they really want to do a complete rebuild, and I think they need to, they could trade both of those guys and get an enormous haul in return in the offseason, because both of those guys have value. But I think that's what the White Sox have to do when you reach this level. They have the worst defense in the league. Their offense has been subpar beyond words. They have a lot of work to do, and the best way to do that is maybe to move their best players and do a complete rebuild.
Okay, we'll see what they do. You know what? I'm not a White Sox fan, but even I'm rooting for them at this point. The White Sox looking to piece together another win against the A's tonight to maybe get a new kind of streak going, please. All right, Tim Kurkjian, thank you.
Elly De La Cruz is on one now. A night after his 2-homer, 2-double game against the Marlins, he went fishing for more. Our Jeff Passan recently interviewed Elly, and that yielded this gem.
Who is the most exciting player in baseball?
You see them right in front of him.
Who's that?
You see them right in front of him.
Say it with your chest, Elly. Speak up. De La Cruz smoking baseballs all over the yard. There's the shot to right for a double. Fun just watching him run. Cruises into second. And then, next batter, De La Cruz inching off second base. The catcher, Ali Sanchez. Hey, he's going! It's like shutting the barn door after the horse got out. Elly, he beat the third baseman to the bag. That's how quick he is. The unbelievable jump is 58th stolen base, and 17th time he's had an extra base hit and a stolen base in the same game this season. To the top of the fourth. Full count to De La Cruz. 2 strikes. Good piece of hitting here going the other way. And then he gets the business end of his bat on it. 1 hops the wall. 4 for 5. First Red with back-to-back 4-hit games in 23 years. 18 total bases in the last 2 games. Reds win 8-2. So Elly keeps on doing Elly things. Stolen base number 58 last night, the most in the bigs this season by 25 swipes. In fact, it's more than 6 teams have. If he were a team by himself, he'd be tied for 23rd. He's ramped it up to another level this week in Miami. The back-to-back 4-hit games for the first time in his career. 6 extra base hits, tied for the most in a 2-game span by any Red since 1900. And in Monday's game, remember, he knocked a couple balls out of the park to reach 20 home runs on the season. The third Red with 20 homers and 50 stolen bases, joining the great Joe Morgan and Eric Davis.
Well, look, speaking of hitting homers, the Nats' C.J. Abrams likes to mash too, no matter where it is in the strike zone. What do I mean? Well, bottom of the second, Nats down 4-2, Abrams up with 2 on. Turns on a 96-mile-per-hour fastball and hits it out. But did you see how high that pitch was? Take a look. 4.42 feet off the ground, and somehow he's able to pull it out of the park. 4th highest pitch hit for a homer in the StatCast era. That's since 2015. Hey, you want to see the highest?
Yes.
Yeah, let's take a look. Flashing back, shall we? 2022, facing position player Frank Schwindel, Kyle Higashioka. That's a 35-mile-per-hour burner. 4.61 feet off the ground. Hey, by the way, if you're David Lloyd and you're wondering what the lowest is,
yes,
Jock Peterson, 2022, off of position player. Will Myers. But look at that. That one a tad bit slower than what Abrams hit. And let's take another look at it in all of its glory. Nice home run, and nobody's happier than the guy wearing the C.J. Abrams t-shirt. And the bat flip to boot. Nats would win 11-5 with the help of that home run. By the way, the lowest, again, Jock Peterson, 8.2 inches off the ground. And that was another one thrown by a position player, like I said. So, you know, what Abrams did last night's amazing. 96-mile-an-hour fastball that high.
Yeah, he turned on it right up around the eyes. Don't swing a ball around your eyes, kids, except for Mr. Abrams there. Have a great day.
See ya.